When Digi win and Digi fights in hand, is the Digi dynamic force and Digiland. When the Digi pass, Digi present collide, time to exercise. Digimon, Digimon, go monsters, run out of champions. Digimon, go monsters, run out of champions.
Alright guys, this is going to be at regular speed because it is a VGC practice battle that somebody wanted to have with me. So it's going to be at speed 1 so I can actually narrate it because there's 2 Pokemon and a lot of stuff to say. I think. I really don't know. But yeah. So I'm using a basic rain team. I made this team in 3 seconds. He's been working on this team for a good 4 months now and he's been to many championships according to him, so I guess it was an interesting experience to say the least. I can tell there was a lot of effort put in this team from the first move alone, and from the basis of it. I mean, alright. Well anyways, I got a Scarf Politoed and really trolling Lapras because everybody loves Lapras. So I set up my protect attacks, fearing that electric attack from that thing, because I'm pretty sure he wants to get rid of Lapras first. But his Sableye just fake outs my Lapras, which is kind of predicted. I mean, he has 3 fake out Pokemon in this team. And I just use my Scarf Politoed and give that Luxray a big ol' Hydro Pump to the face, which does nothing apparently. Yeah, I'm pretty surprised, because that was supposed to be a super strong hit. But I guess it's special bulky and manages to set up a light screen, so that just causes problems all over my team, but I don't really care. He doesn't have a weather changer, so my Politoed is all up in this game, and I'm not switching. Not yet anyways, because I don't want that Luxray dead, so I'm just going to keep firing Hydro Pumps at it. But if I'm going to hit him on top and lowers my attack pointlessly, because, you know, I don't have physical attackers on this team. Yeah, my poor Lapras, whatever. So Lapras is actually going to have to attack this turn. I totally forget what I use. I actually think I go for the rest. So yeah, Hydro Pump smashes Luxray in the head, and Luxray just Volt Switches. No, I don't rest, I know what I go for. I go for the Parasol, that's right. I go for the Parasol because I want that Luxray dead, and I kind of predicted he was going to switch or something, but yeah, so I go for the Parasol, not Parasol. Wow, I said Parasol how many times now? I go for the, Sheer Cold, thank you, Sheer Cold. I go for the Sheer Cold trying to hit him, and I just miss. Now, Sheer Cold is allowed in VGC matches because it's a Nintendo tournament, and they don't really have good rules. I can break the sleep clause for all I care, there is no sleep clause in these battles. So I finally switch out my Politoed because I just want to avoid hits to it because it's my Scarfer and I need it to kill Luxray. And he just fake outs the Politoed, well, would have been Politoed, which is now my Kingdra anyways. Sableye then tries to get rid of my Politoed speed, but ends up hitting my Choice Band on my Kingdra instead. So now Kingdra is slower than Molasses with a lagging tail because it can always attack last regardless. And Sableye is stuck with a Choice Band. Okay, here's where Lapras finally uses Rest because I don't want it dying. It's like my awesomest wall ever. Lapras has Hydration, so it's really easy just to heal up after this. And just like start all my Havoc all over again because of the rain and it's awesome and swift winds and everything. So he withdraws his him on top, even though that really didn't make any sense, and goes into Kangaskhan. Now, I figured Kangaskhan is just another fake-out user, blah blah blah, whatever. And here I just protecting Lapras because I know the thing is trick now, and I know he's going to want to try and trick my Lapras to choice item, because Lapras is really giving him a horrible situation here. Here I should have actually used Waterfall with my Kingdra because I'm not locked into a Choice Band anymore, but I actually went for the Outrage anyways, and it did decent damage. There's really nothing that I can do other than that. So I go back into my Politoed to predict the trick again, because he's kind of choice locked into it. So Sableye has no choice but to actually switch now, because he just gets another choice item. I mean, he could really trick his lagging tail back to Sableye, but that would be kind of pointless, you know? So, yeah, he gives me the choice, I give him the choice scarf, and now my Politoed is the choice band. That helps a lot. Not really, but, you know how it works. So, his light screen finally wears off, and his Sableye just goes for the Sucker Punch now that he has a choice scarf. Yeah, that would make more sense if he had a choice band still, but whatever. So, Politoed goes for that big choice band and Focus Blast, even though the choice band does nothing. And smacks Kangaskhan upside the head with that brute force. Politoed did some dramatic damage. I'm pretty happy about that. But Kangaskhan goes for the return attack and just wipes out Kingdra. I was pretty upset on how much that damage actually did to my Kingdra. I thought I could take a hit or two, but I guess not. Well, you know how things are. So I'm going to Tokyo, because Ludicolo is the dancing Mexican fool. Oh yeah, Ludicolo is the bomb. Nobody beats the Ludicolo. But he switches into Hitmontop as I go for, I think, Surf here, because I'm just trying to get as much damage to everything as possible. And I know Politoed won't take too big of a hit from it, so... Okay, Intimidate, blah. Hitmontop really isn't even intimidating, but it's kind of cute. It's upside down. The poor deer doesn't even smile, because it's always frowning, but it looks like a smile because it's upside down. I really do feel bad for Hitmontop. But yeah, there is the Surf attack, which Kangaskhan protects itself against. I did not know it had Protect. It was pretty bad. So I ended up just hitting Hitmontop and Politoed. Politoed took a little bit of damage, and Hitmontop takes an absolute crap load. Considering its defenses, and, you know. And of course my Focus Blast missed. I just wanted to get rid of Kangaskhan. The more Pokemon I get rid of his team, the easier it is to win. That's the essentials of VGC battles. Just kill as fast as you can. So I switched my my Ludicolo out there because I don't want it to die. It's like super fast in the rain. And I go into my Lapras, which was really thankful he only used Wide Guard here, because if he used a fighting move like High Jump Kick or Mach Punch, my Lapras would have took a huge nosedive. And Kangaskhan Sucker Punches my Politoed, which is really upsetting, but I live with 3 HP and laugh in his face. Which then the Focus Blast does kill Kangaskhan, and the Wide Guard proved to be useless. I guess he predicted another Surf attack, which would have protected his whole team and forced me to kill my own Politoed. But it doesn't work out that way for him, so yeah. He loses his Kangaskhan, and I am looking really good right now. Yeah, he gets leftovers, blah blah blah. Alright, so now he goes into Luxray again. I have 2 water types out. I don't like that. Those odds are against me, it's pretty bad. But I do have 2 really strong water Pokemon, and I really don't fear Luxray at the moment because of my choice scarf. But then again, I know Hitmontop has to have a priority move. It is a Hitmontop, and he just returns it anyway. That really confused me, to be honest. So he goes to the Sableye, and my VGC champ just goes for the Focus Blast. But I don't go for the Hitmontop, I wait for this. Yep, I wait for the Luxray. So Luxray takes the Focus Blast to the face and goes down as well. Now I'm looking really good with 3-2. And my Sheer Cold misses again. Sheer Cold seems to be useless this game. So yeah, he switches back into his only Pokemon, Hitmontop, for the final Intimidate and the final Fake Out and all that jazz. My Lapras is not liking that, and Lapras is actually going to protect this turn, I believe, to stop from the trick happening or whatever. Because getting tricked is really mean, and I don't like it. So yeah, Lapras goes for the Protect. Just to stall out one more turn, which the Fake Out then takes out my Politoed. Boo-hoo. Politoed did a great job. I am really happy with it. He says after the battle that Choice Scarf Politoads aren't used in VGC for some reason because they lose their access to Protect, but I like my Choice Scarf Politoed. I don't care what he says. So yeah, he gets his leftovers, and I go into my final Pokemon, my Tokyo, the Ludicolo, and the Demon on legs. Oh yeah. Look at that snazzy outfit, that striped pineapple-ish look. Hey, Ludicolo might actually be a pineapple, I don't know. Anyway, so he finally does trick my Lapras, the choice item. What was it, a Scarf? Yeah, a choice Scarf. I predicted that, and I went for the Thunder, because I actually do have an attacking move on my Lapras. Which is pretty cool. So he Mach Punches my Ludicolo, hoping to get a lot of damage in there, and doesn't do anything at all. Tokyo goes for the big old surf, which does tremendous damage to everybody, except for Lapras, of course, being, like, huge. So, yeah. Sableye goes down, and Hitmontop is taken to pretty much critical range. That leaves 2-1. My side is winning, and I will easily just finish it off with a Thunder. Lapras is the boss. There is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. You cannot beat Lapras in the rain because of its bulkiness and rest and all that jazz, and oh yeah, that stuff. Hostess. Now, this has been DigiPals3, aka Gleam the Tri-Town Fox. See you until next video, okay?